Ooh.
Now that sounded white.
That was, and the mic drop.
Yeah. With the Crocs.
With the Crocs.
Yo had the bro man bop off. You see? My lovely, beautiful co-host SHEÁ was just so she that's my person. You know, we camera magic. That's all I gotta say. And you know, your boy Eman The Barber, goat in the man. I was about to go down the list. I'm about to shine real quick.
Go, start over.
Eman The Barber, goat in the making. Savon extraordinaire. I'm still messing up.
I'm trying to hype him up.
I know. Here we go. Savon extraordinaire, podcast host, foodie exploration expert, your barber's favorite barber, intuitive, intellectual, that dude with a parasology that you don't know about. Look at that. Yeah, you heard that word. Yeah, I had to throw it up in there. I had to shine on you. I had to flex. Go ahead and look it up. Parasology. You're going to love it.
Oh, gosh.
It's a part of my lexicon, you know. I'm going down there. I'm going with the intellect.
You don't get hyped up anymore. I'm out.
That's all right. It's a one-man show. Welcome back. You know. How crazy the story sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening to it, and literally, you got
thank you, bro.
You got the privileged kids, either trust fund babies, or you got a heritage or money's put aside for you that you know about or you don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And they go off and kill their parents because they want the money now. Or they get mad because they're about to get cut off. So because of the trust, even if they do kill their parents, you won't be able to touch it till you're like 30. You're like 20. So, yeah.
I was so mad at my kids the other day, right? I said to my fiance, I said, the Menendez brothers, they got it. I said, because they knew they were going to be disappointments.
So they
didn't want to break their parents' hearts, so they just killed them.
You got to go through all this act? Wow. Right.
That was one emotion. I was still with that. She was cool. You know, when she first came home, she wanted to be a community organizer.
Oh, man.
She met with the mayor. She met with the city councilman. You know, she was trying to organize this forum. Mm-hmm. And then she said on my podcast, which is taking a huge pause, but she said on my podcast, and then she was like, oh, I want to do podcasting. And then she wanted to do vlogging. And then she wanted to do modeling. When modeling never kind of left her, you know, she always wanted. And then now she wants to be a psychiatrist. She's always wanted to be a psychiatrist too. And now she has like her arms in IT, so she can create this innovative way to communicate with the special needs babies. You know, what I do is as a mom, I support. Now she grown. My support just comes with, okay, baby, I hear you. Okay, you know. It don't come with money.
Yeah.
They're not getting my money no more.
I got two older brothers. Mm-hmm. And my older brothers, my oldest brother, he was out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was learning from them, like, I see their consequences.
Oh, you the youngest?
Boy, yeah.
Okay, my sister's the
from
youngest.
My mother. But, you know, and I'm like, nah. Granted, I was hanging around with all the people to the point my brother would call me, why you with him?
Yeah. Doing stuff you weren't supposed to.
And it wasn't even like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just with him. But,
oh man.
Is that rain?
Yeah, that's
it's crazy.
Yeah, you dropped the bomb on that one. I was like,
drop the bomb,
So the shirt is real. It is.
It is. That's why I wore it today. I'm always very intentional with my pieces, especially when I got somewhere to be. And the phrase for maybe the last 7 years of my life is kind of like, it is, it is, until it's not.
Yeah.
You know? And so, tough times don't last, tough people do.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's true. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh
Come on now.
Sometime next week.
Let's get it
Anyway,
right.
sometime next week. Oh man.
So what you guys been up to?
Oh, just trying to be great one day at a time. You know?
He trying to be great. He like, nothing.
I'm just trying to be great one day at a time. That's why. I don't know if they can hear this. Hey, Frank, can you? That's why I keep on inviting you.
Oh, what?
Because I don't know when he's going to have one of them. Like, I ain't got it.
Oh my gosh.
I always got something, but it's nothing at the same time.
Yeah, no, I know how to be.
I'm more on the fly. Like, all right, we good. Yeah. You gotta realize, man, when you got two babies at home, it's hard to just try to look at something and be like, all right, we're gonna talk about this today.
No, it's not. Well, you know, I think it's great because that means that you're an involved dad.
It's not hard because he can catch you up on every Country Wayne skit to date. Yeah, see, look.
Hold on, first of all,
That's what I'm
Country
saying.
Wayne?
The comedian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
first of all,
he can
I
tell
was
you.
too invested into it. I was there from when it first started all the way up to now, so it's like, that's the only thing I watch.
So you have stopped?
No.
Oh.
Time. That's what I mean invested. Time.
I knew what you meant. That was a shot.
Speaking just while we're warming up, what's because I was going to bring it for y'all. It was the jumbo quesadilla because that thing is phenomenal. I don't know.
Why didn't you bring it?
I know. What? That was because I didn't have time to go
I hope
and get ready.
that this part you keep.
Oh, you know that.
And
I am. Yeah, it's
if
on me.
he don't bring my quesadilla the next time,
Yeah. That's all right. You know where you can catch it? On Barber Brunch. That's where you can catch it. Upload tomorrow. Barber Brunch featuring Divine Cuisine. You know, the burrito tacos. They'll be up there so you can check a preview.
So I don't understand. So let me tell you why.
That's
Okay,
what
we
I've
have
been up
Barber Brunch,
Yeah.
and then we have
Divine Cuisine.
Divine Cuisine, and then we have the person that works for the Greater Baltimore Urban League who has run for 3 years the Black Restaurant Acceleration Program. I don't understand why me and my inner fat girl can't sample the foods on Barber Brunch. Why can't I need to be invited to Barber
You know
Brunch
what?
because I want to eat.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
my new menu
I
just
want
came out
snacks.
today.
Absolutely.
Main course, honey jerk salmon. That's my favorite.
Oh.
Baked chicken with rice, cabbage, no pork, green beans, smoked turkey,
Oh, no, it didn't.
macaroni and cheese. You laugh.
You got
There it
this.
is.
Kick back on. Let's go. this would happen. we still rolling.
We still live.
Oh my God. The lights ain't live, but oh my goodness.
We out here.
That is hilarious. You like kick back on. Open the blinds. It's still light.
You ain't lying.
You know.
You ain't lying.
Just gonna give us a little bit of something. Yeah. I'll open this one.
You ain't lying.
Just make sure the door lock.
It is.
What'd you say? Your nigga go run up and
Yeah,
down?
it
Oh, you dropped the bomb on me, baby.
But you started the ingenuity. I give you all that credit. You know, let there be light, and there it was.
Let that be like, come on now.
Oh,
He said, oh, no, it
yeah, I know. All this heavy news I was feeling for my girl.
I know, right?
I'm just like, man, she just. Oh man.
I came unloaded. You were not expecting that, right?
No.
And here's the thing, like I've not been
They just cut back on here too.
talking
Yeah, just cut back on.
to many people because it's like a buzzkill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then also, like you said, because he had dumb moments leading up to this, it's like, oh, so he just went OD.
You was just dumb.
Yeah, you just OD.
Iverson route. Iverson went where you went through it.
No, but you. But see, AI was really in the streets. He's one of them kids where.
Hey, I wasn't really in the street.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
It wasn't like that.
yeah. No, he
He was misunderstood.
Oh, no. Or if that's the case, I was misunderstood. I was misunderstood.
Right, but
That's what we gotta say.
Yeah.
We from Baltimore City.
yeah.
You know what's funny? I was so I recorded a interview. I had a radio interview with 109 The Fan.
Oh, 105.7.
105.7 The Fan. Gina Crash. And she had interviewed me for my company. And so I was listening to the interview, right? And I was laying in the bed next to my dude. And it just happened to be like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I was listening to the interview. And after I was done, I was like, oh my God, do I always sound like that? And he was like, what, annoying? I was like, no. I was like, no, what? I said, no, I sound like all the time. He was
You can let it go. I'll let it go. You free to.
I was like, even when I'm in like, cause I be having these real, I be feeling like I'm real ghetto. You know, my moments be like real ghetto.
Right.
Like even in the real most ghetto moments, you still sound like a white girl. She's trying to be ghetto.
A proper thug. You like my man when Kevin Hart. I don't know if you remember this one episode of Wild 'N Out when he was like, "Come on, pretty thug, what you got for me?" When he talked about the one to do the battle rap, he's like, "Oh, look at you, it's bedazzled. Oh, there you got new teeth. Come on, pretty thug, what you got for me?" The unfiltered Kevin Hart.
He was on one that episode. Bro.
Hilarious.
So I did not know that I always sound like a white woman.
Look, you always ask me that. It's not all the time, but it's more like you said. It's more eloquent.
Yeah.
It's an eloquent.
I just know how to pronounce. I have the correct pronunciation of my words. That's it. I pronounce my words the correct way.
That's all. Hey, I get it. You know, I go in and out.
Yeah, and you know who speaks like I do my daughter. Now my son,
He went to East.
you know, he went to 8.
Yeah.
He didn't graduate from the school you graduated from, right? Okay. He went to 8 because he
Exceptional crayons and colors and.
He be like, "What time it is?"
Okay.
I'm like, "What time is it?" He be like, "What time it is?" I'm like, "Yo, you act like he did not go
Right.
to Mount Carmel. Like, what time it is?" It's upsetting.
Yeah.
Honestly, because you know he
At this point, I just got to be like, yeah.
and then I'm gonna be mad because, like I said, I'm a cancer and I don't play about my money. And if something wrong with you now, I could have collected a check off your punk ass all these years.
Right, Ollie.
And you wait till 18 and expose something wrong with
Right. That's hilarious.
you. Nigga, you know.
Early cancer or
My birthday's July 9th.
my birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, so by the time this comes out, it'll be Frankie B's birthday, and she'll be next.
Happy birthday.
Right. Beautiful. But yeah, people, we live. What's up?
You know?
Good morning. Good night. Lights went out. Came back on. We back. I don't know. Probably got to make this quick
Because we don't know what the
we don't know what's about to happen going to the near future. But what's up? It's your boy, Eman The Barber, Golden Macon. You know, and my favorite lovely special guest.
I'm gonna do my daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, how are you?
You know who she is. You know, like I said, she's a not only a fan for you because I think you still got me and you. Our episode got the most views.
You did?
Yeah, I think it's still.
Oh my gosh! Thank you guys. I just look like a whole clown. After I just told y'all I wasn't. I'm solid.
That's a clip right there. I'm a clip that like I'm.
That's staying up in there.
Right. Do I always sound like that? Oh my! I'm so appreciative of the views and the efforts of me. That's so cool.
They gotta stay in there. Ain't no way.
Yeah, this is like I say, shout out to the strong, resilient parents out there. Y'all don't know the backstory, but just shout out to y'all.
Yeah, gang to us.
Goodness, I feel for you. So, just jumping in. Crazy stories. Yeah, crazy weekend. Yeah, Baltimore's been Baltimore, making national news again.
The Baltimorean.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you gonna put the T in there?
You have to.
I always do. I never say Baltimore. It's something. Baltimore. It's called Baltimore. We're from Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah. All right.
But Baltimore is crazy this week.
Yeah.
And then national, world news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
You know, The Wire is going to get a bump in views.
Yep. Yeah.
You already know.
But there was not one scene in The Wire that could top what happened.
Nah. Yeah. So
Not even the dudes in the houses because they were already dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? They put them in houses and they caught. That didn't even top that. Like, it was.
Yeah. So if y'all haven't seen, hey, reporting on this, but it's crazy. We're down craziness anyway.
I'm sorry. So you just not want to introduce it?
He didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think either one of us said my name.
I did.
Right, you just said she's back.
You didn't say
We got
my
the
name.
most views. And
It's okay.
I
Hey, you guys.
I did.
It's SHEÁ. Can we go? So how is this going to work?
Oh, no problem. I mean, not like I said.
You just now did one of my type of introductions to her.
No, because I already gave people already know she's
It
already.
don't
So
matter.
this ain't her first rodeo.
So
They know her as SHEÁ. That's my girl, SHEÁ from Greater Baltimore. I'm not gonna go every time. After the first couple introductions, like I said, she's a reoccurring. Whenever I can get her, at least once a month.
That's great.
Now for me, Eman
I
The
appreciate
Barber.
it, bro. I appreciate it. Okay, now let me get one of them dynamic cuisine.
dynamic. All right.
Yeah.
Divine.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even do me. I'm a litany of talent. The checklist is just. It's just
You talking about her?
Yeah.
I'm like, John,
Exactly.
I got 3 podcasts. You talk about, I didn't say that.
You notice how I just keep it simple.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go down the list.
It's hilarious.
You know your boy ring bells in the hood like a boxing match. You know what I'm saying?
Because
You know what I
period.
mean? But I just,
Because he ring bells in the hood like a box.
I know. No, that's one of his lines.
Yeah,
That's one of his lines. I know it just hits you.
You know?
It just hits
I'm just saying. You feel me? I just let it go. You know what I mean?
How do you? I know we.
I ain't gonna get started. You know what I mean?
But then how you? Hey Frank, what you got? Oh man, what you do? No, I smell like bacon bits, babies
like
and
babies.
onions,
I dropped the onion right here. That's
grilled
like my
onion
kid.
too. I put a little.
Was it a grilled onion?
Baked chicken.
The next
Peppers
time
and
we
all that
record, can you bring food?
Nah, I got you. I got y'all.
No.
Depends on if we cook that
You can
day.
bring food, but I want him to bring his food. I
Oh
want
yeah,
him to bring his food.
yeah.
So I can go on my website and be like, oh my God, you guys, I just sampled Divine Cuisine. I got it right. Divine Cuisine, because period. And then, you get some free marketing from me. Because period. Because period.
I put a little paprika on it.
No, what?
Paprika.
A little
What is it
paprika.
called?
Nah, I say paprika. Paprika.
Paprika.
Paprika.
Paprika.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
okay.
hood.
It's all
Man. I don't care what.
You
I'm a barber, not a period.
put too many peas in there.
You threw them off.
He did. I'll repeat paprika. I don't care.
No, we talking about what you were talking about.
Yeah. It just sounded because I put a little accent on it. So, be metallurgy,
But to jump back on to this here craziness here in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore. My only question is, what you doing outside around that time anyway?
Well, you gotta tell the people what happened.
It's a world, they know.
Some people may not.
You know.
You gotta tell the people what
I
happened.
know, right?
That's how you report the news.
You know. I'm not a reporter.
So,
Thank you, shit. Go, please, yeah, please.
July 1st, well, technically July 2nd, around 2 a.m. in the morning, there was an amazing block party. Initially, it was an amazing block party in Brooklyn, Maryland, that they have every year. It was an amazing turnout. The entire community was there. Children, older people, younger people. I saw people in wheelchairs, disabled people. It was a whole vibe.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, someone decided to pull out. I was told that the gun that I saw was called a Draco. Pull out a Draco And then we don't know if the Draco was the one that started shooting everybody, because if you look at that video that they have circulating around social media,
like the Draco.
not only was the kid that pulled out the huge gun out of his Under Armour book bag, did he have a gun, but 3 kids around him had guns.
Yeah.
But I think that everybody was so focused on the huge gun that nobody saw one kid dipping and the other kid walking off dipping, and then a few gang signs that was, gang handshakes that was given. I think I dissected that film, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to know, first off, that baby that had that gun, that huge gun, he looked like he was about 13. He was a baby.
I didn't even go back and look at the video.
He was a baby. Like, who, I don't know, the two sons that come in when I'm here all the time, and they always come in and they speak to everybody and they go sit down and they always leave me.
Yeah.
The youngest one.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's younger than him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a baby.
Mm.
And what disturbed me the most was right next to that baby that had that huge gun, and the other 3 babies that was tucking guns, was a grown man lighting a cigarette, doing like this.
Go ahead, get it.
Not checking none of these little niggas around. And that's the issue that I had with our city, right? And I'm sorry, and my son, he always have an issue when I do this. If I see something, I'm gonna say something, right? Because I love my people and I love my city, and anybody that I talk to I've never gotten mind your business. I've never gotten, because it's never me coming at them like, oh my God, you shouldn't be doing this. It's always me coming from a place of, oh my God, so how can I help you do better? You know what I'm saying? What can I do to help put you in a place for you to not have to do what you like? It's crazy that so many children, man, they said like 10 of the kids that got shot was 13.
Yeah.
That's insane.
See, me, I didn't know it was something that they did every year.
Every year. And it's always...
I thought it was just a random thing where everybody got together one day.
And it's usually, it's a staple. They've been doing this for years. It's almost like, not as great as the City Poly thing, but you know what I'm saying? When that popped off, people were upset. Like, it's been like that. And I don't know. I hate that something that was so great initially turned so bad. And I hate that everybody is blaming the mayor. Get your damn children.
That's it.
Go get your kids. And if you can't get your kids, get them committed. Give them to somebody that can handle them. Put them somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's your fault.
I definitely feel you on that. I don't understand how the mayor gets so much blame, like you said, because it's like, he's like, I'm trying to get y'all to help me, but
that's it.
Y'all blame me when stuff happens bad, but then when I ask for information, everybody's...
I didn't even know that the curfew was in effect, because I don't have any children that are under 18, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that the curfew was in effect.
Yeah.
So every single child that was out there, if you had a kid out there, you should go to jail or be fined. I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
It's your fault.
I'm pretty sure you remember that. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your child is?
Yeah. Oh, that's real talk.
So it's like, I mean, I guess my boys, they look at me because like certain time you come in the house.
Yeah.
I know it's still light outside. It's summertime. It's y'all summer, but at the same time, it's like at a certain time you coming in.
You know, my son is 18 and it feels like we baby him, and that's just what it is. And I had to fight this fight for a long time too. His curfew is 11:30.
Yeah. Your
curfew is at 11:30 because you technically cannot drive after midnight.
You can't take care of yourself. Absolutely.
Yep. And so if you're not driving, he can't ride with anyone anywhere, because that's a rule. When it's time for you to leave, you need to be able to get in your own car and go.
Exactly.
So you can't ride with anybody. No, we're not waiting for an Uber, because you can die while you're waiting for an Uber. Right? So you're just not going.
Yeah, especially like this crazy world. Like anything's. That's what one of my fears, impending fears.
In parenting.
Yeah. If I ever become a parent, is like the way society is and stuff like that. It's not getting any better.
It's. I mean, at the same time,
and we're desensitized.
It's kind of like you can do all you can do to try to make them and bring them up a certain way.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
they gonna make their own decision.
Mind, make their own decision.
And you know what? My daughter, she said that to me. She said because we were having a conversation. Full disclosure, I'm very controlling, right? And I try, and I go through crazy anxiety when I can't control the situation. So she was saying to me, I was trying to control something that she was doing, and she was like, "Mom, you gotta understand that you guys did a great job. We are going to make mistakes, and we want to make our own mistakes. And I know that you want us to live through what you want us to say, but we need to go through life ourselves." And I was sitting up there thinking, that's the stupidest thing.
Exactly. That's where the disconnect is with that generation.
Are dumb. Because if my mother said, "Shit, don't touch the fire," that's what I'm like. Tells nothing. I'm not gonna touch the fire. But if I tell my daughter, "Deja, don't touch the fire," she could be like, "Mom, why?" Baby, don't touch the fire. She'd be like, "Why?" Disconnect with this generation. And you will get burned. You know what I'm saying? This generation. And then she said to me, "Mommy, this generation is not good at anything but making money."
Yeah, that's right.
And that's a fact. And she said, and what's sucky is, we gonna make it by any means necessary.
I know it was bad when I seen a video of two people fighting and nobody got hit.
Air fighting.
No, they was actually really trying to hit each other.
Oh no, I thought because it's a sport out like that or something, right? No, that's like shadow boxing or something. Yeah, the kids do that. They
was really fighting.
Oh no, that ain't bad.
But nobody got hit.
If that's the worst, I'll take that.
No, I said that's when I realized now I see why.
It's the way they think.
They all run into these guns and stuff.
No, but it's the thing of, like you said, you seen the example and you know the consequences, but you still question it and say, and the key thing that she just says, like, but we got to experience our own mistakes for ourselves. I just told you.
I've already
done this.
Or not, and not only have I told you, I told you, I've shown you, you've seen me go through it.
Yeah. So
but
why would you
want to go into these kids of today?
Crazy.
They just built different. And I'm gonna blame the millennials, right? I'm blaming you millennials. I love y'all. I'm blaming y'all.
No, that's not us. That's the Gen.
No, let me tell you.
Gen what after the millennials?
No, I'm blaming the millennials.
We are the millennials.
Because you guys are the role models. Because I'm not a millennial.
Yeah, I know I am.
You guys are the role models.
Millennials like 80 to like 90, I think 90 something 2000 almost up.
Y'all the role models to these little babies.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not saying all of y'all.
Yeah.
But just like those baby boomers were kind of role models to us, they did not do a great job. Nah. You guys just didn't do a great job.
No, it's it's a new breed of spirit. They just want to question and experience dumbness for themselves.
Well, no, I'm joking. I don't want to say not do a great job.
I will say this. They too privileged.
No, a lot of them are not though.
No, this is what I mean by privilege.
Man, a lot of these babies got it so hard.
No.
Your group of babies that you probably know are privileged.
No,
I'll put it before you go on.
I say about privilege. I'm not talking about as far as like handouts and stuff. Like when I say that is, we got discipline.
Yeah,
we got discipline. And we knew if we made a mistake over here, this person could discipline us, and then we're going to go home and get disciplined as well.
Well, but that has nothing to do with, I think, privilege. I think that has to do with the breakdown in the Black community and everybody. I could go on forever about this issue. The Black community has always wanted to seek equality, right?
Yeah.
And it was always the Caucasian people. I call them the whites. It was always the whites.
Wahite.
So I just call them the whites. The whites, right? Mm-hmm. They were always the one. You can't talk to my child that way. You can't do this with my. And in our communities,
they try to.
It was I'm gonna beat your tail, and then I'm gonna take you home to your mother, and I'm gonna tell her what you did, and she will beat your tail. Mm-hmm. It was a community. And we fought for equality so much that we got it.
Yeah.
And we got the people saying that we can't beat our kids when we want to. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I get, abuse. I mean, I get all that. Yeah. Half them kids that was out there needed their chances. Half of them did. And the parents needed to be.
Now, what you can blame, I say,
it's crazy.
As far as our generation messing up is because we're still young. So it's I say after, like I said, the Gen X and Z is the babies raising babies because they're having babies so early. And then like you said, what you said.
I don't think that y'all messed up. I was joking, right? Because let me tell you what y'all raised. Y'all were the role models for what this generation is it is a generation of diehard, trailblazing, earth-changing leaders that are misguided.
Exactly.
Because if they take
the ingenuity,
all the ingenuity and power that they have and hone that thing into keeping us all together and unifying us,
hot chip challenge?
Man, that thing would be ridiculous. It would be ridiculous.
He know how to get to the bag.
Yeah.
Like we ain't gonna say.
Oh my goodness.
It would be
but
ridiculous.
It's just misplaced.
I don't know how. What made him? Like I don't know.
No, we just know. Just say somebody like you said, they know how to get to the bag.
Yeah, by any means necessary.
I'll tell you what happened.
All right, well, go ahead, tell.
I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
But it was my stupid son.
Mm-hmm.
So we know his name. Edit that part out. Okay. Go ahead.
No, you just know it's his son.
You know the little hot chip. Mm-hmm. This boy, I don't send him to school with money. Mm-hmm. They get on the bus, drop off at school. Bus picked him up, take him back home. Mm-hmm. So, for one, where did you get the hot chip from? Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it from a 7th or 8th grader. Mind you, he's in the 6th.
Is it a bag of hot chips?
No. The hottest chip. It's like it just comes in. It's a they call it a Pocky. Yeah,
I've heard of it.
The hot, so it's that ghost pepper, that Carolina Reaper.
Mm-hmm. My son decides to get the hot chip. Where it from? He got it from a 7th grade.
Listen to the ingenious part though.
This boy is selling pieces of the hot chip.
Broke it up.
Breaking it up.
Look, you know the chip only costs. Look, a chip. Cheer. The chip costs, I think, either $15 or $20. My man broke the chip up and was selling pieces for $10. Ingenious,
yeah.
So,
and they was buying it.
Yeah. Now, when people started getting sent home or going to the nurse because the one girl couldn't breathe and she turned red hair all the way around, and so he gets suspended. He like, nah, it was just a hot chip. You know, they got a piece and this and that.
Man.
So why they suspend him? Because he was selling it.
Get to the school.
Because somebody had a
paperwork.
Because a Wahite girl had allergic reaction.
The paperwork. Everything pointed back to my son.
Okay.
He was the main person. He was the Frank Lucas of the whole.
I get it. Frank Lucas. I don't understand why Frank Lucas got suspended over a chip. I could see if it was a drug.
Yeah.
I could see if it was infused. No. Baby, they wouldn't have suspended my son over a chip. Yeah. They would have had to figure it out. You let that go? Yeah. No. Over a chip, over something you can go to the vending machine and buy?
No, you can't.
No, I don't care what it got on it. Yeah. You can go to the vending machine and buy a chip. I don't care what it got on it. You let them suspend your baby? You should have called me. No, he wouldn't have got nothing.
He got a day.
He wouldn't have got nothing. Other than that, I could see you distributing.
That's what they got.
That's what it was. It wasn't really.
It
wasn't really the fact of he was selling.
No, I get that. He was distributing.
Not cutting, but chopping it.
Yeah, and it's he only got suspended because you can't sell your food in school. That's it. Because I don't know. They wouldn't have.
But the fact that
I don't care about that Wahite.
Yeah.
She would have been like. They would have suspended my baby. Everybody that bought a chip would have been suspended. Did everybody buy a chip get suspended? You ain't go hard enough, baby. Oh my God!
You wanna go? Oh no! Cold case. Hold up. My client.
He should have been suspended. But everybody that bought a chip, including the Wahite, that had allergies, that ate the pepper.
Oh, she was going to.
Everybody would have been suspended. That's crazy.
But it's just the fact, like you said, the business mindset, the flip a chip.
Now, let me tell you, you think that's something.
11.
I'm about to one-up you. Am I about to one-up him?
But he made over $100 off of one chip.
Damn. Put them in business classes now. You put them in business classes now.
That boy made over $100.
Honestly, you put them in business classes right now. And
you can't even get mad at that.
No, and that is, that's one thing that we don't do. They do these dumb things like that. That was dumb. Not really. To an 11-year-old, his father don't give him money, going to school, start giving him money. His father don't give him no money going to school. He got this shit, I'm make my own money.
Gotta hustle, baby.
Let's be thankful it was just a chip. Because these kids out here is crazy.
But mind you, they know what to do.
Yeah.
They know what to do and they know what not to get into.
Oh man.
No, because this story I'm about to tell you. You talking about your
about mine.
Oh. Yeah. I was going to say, because this story I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, what?
Let's talk about mine.
So.
We'll get to mine after yours.
Yeah, somebody, it was a post circulating.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
On social media. Right?
This should be headline news, too.
And so, I'm just going to read the post to y'all. When this was sent to me, I was beside myself. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, my gosh.
So to set you up, we all know what e-dating is.
I didn't.
And
what is it called?
Right, e-dating. I didn't know what an e-date was.
What is it? I don't know what an e-date is.
Explain it.
So e-date, just like Christian Mingle, Tinder, all that, the speed dating online. All right. It's all online.
Okay.
So e-dating mixed with little platform called Discord. Now, Discord, you gotta have a special invitation link to get into whatever community or event that's happening. So I'll let you take it away from there. So you combine those two to get this story right here.
So I came across this in one of those groups on social media, and I was like, oh my God. So I'm gonna read this. I'm just gonna read the whole flyer to you guys, right? It says, oh, we're breaking the net with this one. Be more Discord e-date.
Discord.
I'd never heard of Discord either.
My son be on there with the games and stuff. So.
And it says, will be held July 1st from 10 p.m. to whenever. There will be one-on-ones and double dates. No, you can't. You can't. There will be 2-man sessions as time goes on. We will spin a wheel for random matchups. And this is where it gets kind of unfunny for me. You must be 13 and older to participate. We'll have to turn on your camera. Time sessions for 5 minutes. You can skip after 2 minutes and 30 seconds if you don't like your partner. Yep. It will be a mixture of both genders. Pop out, don't be dry, and run your up. And so I showed that to my daughter and said, look at what I saw in this daggone group chat. And it was a bunch of kids on the poster, right?
Yeah.
And so she said, Mom, I told you our generation is really good with making money. We just go do it by any means necessary. Because here's the thing. That event, God forbid, if it went down, I hope that event got stopped. I hope that whatever, But if that event went down, for daggone sure, the internet would have been broke. Whoever planned that event would have made history, along with a whole bunch of other things. So I said that to say, we don't nurture their gifts the right way sometimes, right? Because you take that. I see you want to be a huge party promoter. I see that.
The promoter was 13.
The promoter was, I think, 13.
Now that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, my mind, when it straight said 13, hold on, first of all.
Yeah, how old is the person
that's
promoting
that?
Yeah.
But though this person is 13, where's your mother?
Facts.
Do they know that you try to promote something like this? Have you not watched Law and Order Special Victims?
Well, here's the thing, and that's what I was going to say. It was that when I read that flyer, I instantly thought about a scene on Law and Order. It was an episode on Law and Order that mimicked that, but it was just in college.
Same scenario, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I mean, I get the business aspect of that, trying to be the hottest party promoter. But baby, you would have never made it because you would have been in some big trouble because you can't do it that way. But
we had some parties back in the day, house parties used to be.
But you see where they're trying to go. You see how big they're trying to think. Now you just take that and you find a way to hone that and channel that into the right way. You know, you just got to be creative with doing that.
Yeah, we had house party, but that was limited.
That was an orgy.
We had
what that was about to be.
That was supposed to be an orgy.
No, yeah, but I'm saying what you said. We knew the people. It was a certain limit, and it was supervised.
Oh yeah,
but social media nothing supervised.
This is
before social
somebody's
media.
parent probably was gonna be there too.
Of course.
Yeah.
But not.
Let me ask you this.
Not to supervise.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right. Let me ask you this: how you feel about? Because my homeboy, he just now made a post, and he was bringing up how when we was growing up, it was rec centers.
I talk about that all the time.
Like, and our day was basically, we get out of school, we go to school from 8 to 3, just about from 3:30.
Yep.
You 3:30, 4 o'clock, you're in a rec from like 4 to about 7. They close for an hour. Then you come back from like 8 to 10 or something like that. You playing basketball. Your whole day is gone.
Yeah.
But your parents know where you are. Everybody, you know. Stephanie Rollins, please.
That's what I was going to say. Bobblehead did that. Bobblehead did that. She shut down all the rec centers. And if you look at it, if you look at the numbers, that is when all of our babies started to die. That's when our babies started to die. And I don't know why they ain't picked up on that and say, let's open them back up and let's give them programming. You putting all this money and trying to save these squeegee kids. They wouldn't even make it to squeegee. And you kept the daggone rec
center. And the point that he made was, you wanted to keep open like, 5 rec centers just
wasn't
about?
Enough.
Now, you want kids from each part of the city
to travel
to certain parts of other parts of the city that don't know people over there. You know, granted, when we played ball against different rec centers and stuff like that, we didn't know them, but we got that bond because it's like, all right,
you met him in the rec center.
I'm from Madison,
right?
We playing against Chick Webb,
right? Y'all
we
right
gonna
there.
go play Cecil Kirk. We about to go. You know what I mean? That's how it was, but. Now it's like, all right, you from over there? Why you over here?
Exactly.
And that, me and my fiance
you can't even get in here. You can't get in here.
When we were younger, especially when you grew up outside, you didn't just enter a neighborhood that you were not familiar with.
If you ain't know nobody,
you had to be escorted into that neighborhood, and it wasn't
definitely know somebody.
And it wasn't that you were a punk, or it wasn't. It was just a respect. It was a street respect thing. And nowadays, these kids. Man, they just think crazy. It's a mindset.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anytime, and I'm not. I know where I lived at. Right down in the heart of the city, Central Belt, right there, Eden, Preston, all around, all that. So, I grew up in the environment of this craziness.
He was in the hood, yeah.
And it was respect back then, as far as like I could go down Latrobe. I go from Latrobe to Somerset Extensions. From Somerset Extensions to LMC. You know, I go up because not only because just of who I was, who I am, but the sports part. I
was going to say you're a sports kid, so that's kind of different too. Because when you're a sports kid, you can really go wherever you are, wherever you go, and people are going to know you, especially if you're a good sports kid. Yeah. So sports kids kind of get a pass.
But then you had them people that was in the streets that was looking out for the ones that nah.
It's not a lot of them around no more.
Nah.
Yeah, it's not a lot of them around anymore. It's tough. It's tough in these streets.
Yeah.
Go ahead, your story.
I'm gonna go like this is a kind of like a story time just to lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. So my man, it correlates everything, kids, sports, and everything. My man, his little cousin, I forgot what team he plays for or whatever, but he gets invited to his little cousin and nephew. He's like, yeah, you need to come out, watch your boy because I'm on the rise. I'm killing it in the game, at practice. You heard the stories. Mom's talking about y'all gotta check out little nephew. We're just gonna, us give him a little Nick. What's
Little Nate.
Little Tater. Little Tater top, man. Come on. So I'm gonna go with little Tater. And so he invites his older cousin, let's just say Jake. I don't know.
State Farm.
Yeah, I just thought something. Jake State Farm. His mom's name, Tater's mom, Linda. Linda, yeah.
Linda Tater.
Yeah. So Linda's like, look, Jake, you gotta come and check your little cousin out. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be something special.
Tater been killing it.
Tater been take it to hit your head on the goalpost. He's been killing it. So he's good because they got him. The two. Well, if your kid is placed at either quarterback or running back.
Why was he?
I was about to say it won't get too much play under 10, but if they're a quarterback or running back at under 10, then they got some talent.
Uh-huh.
So he's the running back. So he's like, they getting ready for practice. He pulls up.
Oh, is this a story you told?
What?
Go ahead, let me let you finish.
And so he sees him. So he's like, oh, he gives a wave. I see you. Pulled up. Oh, I like your gear stuff. Yeah, let me tie your shoes up. This is going to be important later. So Jake ties little Tater shoes up. Like, I like your cleats, but they kind of discounted. Mom got him on the low. They ain't the Under Armour, the Nike.
They just cleats.
They're just cleats.
His mother could afford it because she's probably a single mama.
Yeah.
Right. It's okay.
Nah, she could have did better, though.
Shout out to the single mamas providing what you can provide.
Shout out. But she could have did better. She could. I'm just saying. So
blaming on the cleats.
So my man gets look, it was like when I don't know if little Tater got rattled, but a couple downs, throw Tater the ball, fumble Rooski. My man started messing up at practice.
Oh man.
Fumble Rooski. Yeah, Tater he ain't in rhythm.
Oh man, Tater. That's tough.
So Tater's like, the coach like, man, what's going on? Get it together. So
I almost said his name.
Yeah, I almost did. So Jake. No, so Jake was just like, man, Linda, I thought you said Tater was out here nice. She's like, he is, my baby good. Yeah, it's y'all. Y'all making him nervous. He's like, all right. So it's just like, all right, man, get it together. So Tater he get a little bit settled in. So one play he break it. He breaks it, but then fumbles it on the run, right? So lose it. So when Tater goes to pick up the fumble and does the ultimate no, don't check around to see who coming. So of course when Tater picks the ball up, he looks up, smash.
Oh, Tater got rocked.
Here comes the boom.
Here comes the boom. And both his cleats came off.
Oh, mama.
Is that at practice?
At practice. Yeah, it was at practice.
Okay. If that was a game. Practice is where these things are supposed to happen.
If that was a game.
So they're like, oh, they're like, no, what that? Because Tater, he laying out there. I don't think he cried, but he laid there. So he's like, man. So Jake was like, man. I tied that boy's shoes up.
And they came off.
Both of them exploded off.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. Yeah. So that's the time a boy tied up his little cousin's shoes
and caused him to fumble the ball and get hit. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Jake.
That's probably why he wasn't in rhythm. His shoes was loose.
Linda, you did a great job buying the shoes that you could. Tater, we believe in you. Next time,
keep your head up, baby. Keep trucking.
That was such a mom statement, right?
Absolutely. We love you. We love you.
It's okay, honey. It's okay. I would have been on the sideline like, yo, because I am the ultimate sports mom. I'll be going dumb on this. I used to go dumb. Not anymore.
Yeah. I decided to lay off the heavy stuff, like the true crime story, because we had enough.
Yeah, we had our own true crime. We had our own true crime in Baltimore.
It's crazy.
So, on this question, what do you guys think that we need to do as a city to fix it? What do you think that we can do? What do you think the problem is?
Well, part of it for me is the disconnect of kids raising kids and not knowing to do with their kids. Like you said, the discipline factor is so misguided.
Yeah.
Not saying everybody needs the physical discipline, but
even talking to
you gotta
working in the school systems. It's certain parents that used to be like, don't talk to my kid like this, and I used to be like, you should want me to talk to your little ignorant baby like this. It's gonna make them better,
Absolutely.
But
that's my thing, and the kid. I say the biggest problem is
These kids
like
have nothing to do.
no, but like she alluded to earlier, the government is on their side. Like the police and the laws are set up for them to get away with such a leeway, and then you wonder like, why the kid getting so much? How he got this charge and that charge is so young? It's like because y'all set it up. Y'all took out the discipline factor where a parent would do it, but they're so scared to get locked up. Hey, that's what I think.
When my son and my daughter were younger, right? They grew up in Dundalk. And so when they were younger, I was at work and they had broke a mirror in the bathroom. And so Motion came, he heard the crash, came in and was like, who broke the mirror? They was getting ready for school. And they both was like, right? And so he beat them both. First time he ever beat Deja. She was traumatized. Okay, she was like, because he hit me, and I don't know if he loves me. Like she's such a drama queen. Okay?
I can imagine that one.
Well, that son of mine went to school and was like, "Yep," because Miss Fisher, my dad beat me and my daughter, me and my sister, because we broke the mirror, the mirror, and I got a whip on my arm. And guess what little Miss Whitey did? Called CPS. And CPS came to my house and they did the whole thing, you had to come and they had to do the full investigation. Talk to them privately. And then the cops talked to all of us together. And it was like, that white cop was like, you can't hit your kid with the belt.
Yeah, that's.
And so my dude sat there and he was like, all right, and I was listening and I was like, because, it's the law, whatever. He's supposed to follow the law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I was like, well, guess what, Mr. Officer Friendly? I'm going to whip his ass today. So you ain't got to whip his ass tomorrow. And that's just going to be what it is. And if you don't like it, come lock me up. And any judge will be like, leave that woman alone because she's keeping her kid in line. You know what I'm saying? So, the government put their hands in the households too much.
That's part of the chaos.
What do you think the issue is?
It's, for one, they took away activities for these kids. They got too much time on their hands. It's just too much time. We didn't have time to do anything.
I had a lot of time as a kid. I had a lot of time. That's when we came up with the and the dance battles, and I had a ton of time as a kid.
But I'm saying, like,
I get what you're saying.
We're doing stuff. We're in things.
I get what you're saying.
They got too much. When I say they got too much free time,
they do. Idle minds. Yeah. Idle minds bring chaos. Right.
You don't have like I said, the rec centers saved a lot of people our age, my age. And I'm saying that because it's like we could have.
Because it's a fact.
It's a fact. We playing basketball, football, baseball all year round. We in the sport.
So let me tell you what they did. I think what they did is, and I kind of, I don't like bobblehead. Never liked it, right? Talking about rec. But I kind of get what she did. She closed the rec centers and she tried to open up all these other programs for these kids, but didn't kind of tell them about them, right? And so they know that they had all these amazing programs they could step into once the recs was closed because they just didn't do a great job promoting it, right? And so our kids felt lost. And so let me tell you what I think the issue is. This is such a mommy perspective. I don't think that there is enough love in our community. I swear to God.
I can see that.
These babies. I met a kid. It wasn't a kid. I met a guy that was 23. I said, I never had anybody tell me that they love me.
Mm-hmm.
And so the people around me was like, dang, yo, that's crazy. But I sat there and I said, I cannot imagine not having anybody in my life, not my mother, not my father, not my sister, not my brother, not my friends, not tell me
recollect
that you love me.
Not one moment or instant. Right?
So could you imagine going through your life
for 20 years,
for 23 years, not feeling loved? He is he's one of the reasons that we are where we are. And so it's not enough love in our communities. It's the first thing. The second thing is we too afraid to say something. And I get it, right? Because we don't live in a world that we used to live in. But
everybody get offended too quick.
But we ain't always got to say something right then and there if you don't feel safe enough to say something right then and there. Everybody in this world has a platform to say something. And when you don't, you're part of the problem. The internet created a platform for everybody that got something to say something. And all the people that you passed that was doing all the wrong thing, if you keep saying something, eventually they go see it because the internet created that platform. But instead, we say, ain't my business. None of my business. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, not the, wrapping it up, that's all inclusive. And to add to that, the internet, you notice how wrong is so glorified?
Yes.
And rather a good thing?
Yes.
You know what I noticed? In that instant, it was more of this than calling 911.
Exactly.
I was
something goes on.
disgusted.
Oh, she got shot in the leg. You see that?
You don't call 911?
No, yo.
Oh, she bleeding out.
It was a dude that recorded, and he put a big heart over the recording, but he got that recording in his phone.
Yeah.
He recorded that girl that died, dead, lifeless body.
Yeah.
Your problem.
Yeah.
Because you should have dialed 911. Because instead of you recording it, if you would have called 911, just maybe in those seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
You're not the fault, but like you're part of the problem. And it's not even them, like it's just the world that we live in. Everything is technical.
Yeah.
You get in trouble, you don't even know numbers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know my mother's work number.
No.
So if she at work and she can't hack to her cell phone, I don't know her work number. If I get into a jam, I can't call her. That's crazy because we so technical. I don't know. Yeah, come on, let's make it happy. Tell a joke or something. Yeah.
It got real.
Right.
But
no, it needs to be real.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Can I say something? I'm loving the color coordination. Killing it with the color coordination. I'm just noticing it. And then you got Vigor on? Yeah. Okay, because he rep the brand because Bob's here.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby. That's my guy, though. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm loving the
Jamaican barber, man. And but anyway.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, that's the end. It's about an hour and some change. It's been therapeutic today.
Heavy and therapeutic. But you know what? We prosper through pain.
Absolutely.
So.
And it's more room out than in. If you keep it bottled in, it's only going to build more pressure. Man, that's a bar. That's a bar.
And when you got a village of people around you that will hold you, let them have it.
So, love on somebody today.
Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah, you all right. Part of the problem. Part of the problem. And they like you are. I love you guys. Yeah, I know. I love you. That's all.
See, this is how we change the world, you guys. That was so white.
No, you're right. No, we that was pure black.
I believe the children are the future.
Yeah. Now that sounded white.
And the mic drop.
Yeah. With the Crocs. With the Crocs. Yo had the bro man bop off. You see? Yo, but this is Frank, my lovely, beautiful co-host SHEÁ, who's just so that's my person. We camera magic. That's all I got to say. And your boy Eman The Barber, GOAT in the man. I was about to go down the list. I'm about to shine real quick.
Go, start over.
Eman The Barber, GOAT in the making. Savant extraordinaire. I'm still messing up.
I'm trying to hype him up.
I know. Here we go. Savant extraordinaire, podcast host, foodie exploration expert, your barber's favorite barber, intuitive, intellectual, that dude with a parasology that you don't know about. Look at that. Yeah, you heard that word. Yeah, I had to throw it up in there. I had to shine on you. I had to flex. Go ahead and look it up. Parasology. You're going to love it.
Oh, gosh.
It's a part of my lexicon, I'm going down there. I'm going with the intellect.
You don't get hyped up anymore. I'm out.
That's all right. It's a one-man show. Welcome back. Oh yeah, go and check out Barber Brunch. Barber Brunch getting uploaded tomorrow. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. Juneteenth is our holiday. Don't celebrate the 4th. All right. Hey man, get up out of here, man. When you get there, that's why. SHEÁ, tell him you love him one more time so he can get out my camera. That's all right, because you know what? We're going here now.
That is hilarious.
So what's up, man? Eman The Barber, GOAT to make it. We out. We out.
He trying to be great. He like, nothing.
I'm just trying to be great one day at a time. That's why I keep on. I don't know if they can hear this. Hey, Frank, that's why I keep on inviting you.
All right.
Because I don't know when he's going to have one of them. Like, I ain't got no.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You can let it go. I'll let it go. You free this.
I was like, even when I'm in because I'll be having these I'll be feeling like I'm real ghetto. My moments be like real ghetto. Like even in your most ghetto moments, you still sound like a white girl. Trying to be ghetto. Main course, honey jerk salmon. That's my favorite. Baked chicken with rice, cabbage, no pork, green beans, smoked turkey.
Oh, no, it did.
Macaroni and cheese. You laugh.
You got
there it is.
Kick back on. Let's go. This what happened. We still rolling. We still live. Oh my God. Lights ain't live, but look. Oh my goodness. We out here. You know what I mean? We still kick back on.
That is hilarious. You like kick back on. Gosh, thank you guys. I'm gonna come back and let us. I get really excited about that.
Yeah, so.
Okay, because
you want to edit it out?
Yeah. White girl. Trying to be that out.
A prophet thug. We're like.
So what we can do is be innovative. No, honestly, listen. Because this is life and this shit happens. Open the blinds. It's still light.
You ain't lying.
You know.
You ain't lying.
Let's go give us a little bit of something. Yeah. I'll open this one.
You ain't lying.
Just make sure the door locked.
It is. I just.
What you think? Your nigga go run up in there?
Yeah,
You dropped the bomb on me, baby.
But you started the ingenuity. I give you all that credit. Let there be light, and there it was.
Let that be light. Come on now.
Oh.
He said, oh, no, it didn't.
Yeah, I know. All this heavy news I was feeling for my girl.
I know, right?
I'm just like, man, she just. Oh, man.
I came unloaded. You were not expecting that, right?
No.
And here's the thing, like I've not been.
They just cut back on here too.
I've not been talking
Yeah, it just cut back on
to many people because it's like a buzzkill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Get this. Say don't love me like you do. So the sampler. Let's go, people. Let's go, Underground Pizza.